beautiful. Four beats. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the 151st Spring Commencement Ceremony of the University of Wisconsin, Oshkosh. My name is Ed Martini, and as the Provost and Vice Chancellor of UWO, I am very pleased to extend to you all an especially warm welcome. Please rise as able for the processional led by Grand Marshal Dr. Therese Blakesley, a faculty member from the College of Nursing. Following Grand Marshal Blakesley is the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh ROTC Color Guard. Representing the Oshkosh student government, Jack Moratz leads the platform party, and Chancellor Andrew J. Levitt. Representatives of the class of 1975 and fellow Golden Titans lead the candidates for graduation. The Golden Titans are back on campus today to celebrate the 50th anniversary of their graduation from the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh. In recognition of the fine education, absolutely. In recognition of the fine education they received, and in celebration of their 50th anniversary milestone, the Golden Titans support an endowed scholarship fund for current UWO students. College Marshal, Dr. Michael Fonkum from the College of Education and Human Services now leads the doctoral candidates from the College of Education and Human Services and the College of Nursing. College Marshal, Dr. Nathan Stewart from the College of Business now leads the master's degree candidates from the Colleges of Business, Education and Human Services, and Nursing. College Marshal, Dr. Ben Arts, now leads the candidates from the College of Business. College Marshal, Dr. Troy Washington, now leads the candidates from the College of Education and Human Services. College Marshal, Dr. Mary Butler, now leads the candidates from the College of Nursing. Faculty Marshal, Dr. Jakob Iverson from the College of Business, now leads the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh delegation of faculty and academic staff. Candidates for graduation, faculty, staff, parents, and friends, we hereby convene the 151st Spring Commencement Ceremony of the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh. Please be seated. The UWO Land Acknowledgement Statement has been an important step to connect us to the history of the places in which UWO community learns, lives, and works. The statement has been shared by students, faculty and staff members, tribal leaders, and others. Today, I share it once again to recognize and honor Indigenous peoples as traditional stewards of this land. We acknowledge the original inhabitants of this area, the Menominee and Ho-Chunk nations. This land encompasses the campuses of the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh in the Lake Winnebago region. We also acknowledge the 10 other nations of Wisconsin: Bad River Band of Lake Superior, Ojibwe, Lakudere Band of Lake Superior, Ojibwe, Lac du Flambeau Band of Lake Superior, Ojibwe, Red Cliff Band of Lake Superior, Ojibwe, St. Croix Band of Lake Superior, Ojibwe, Sokowagon Ojibwe Community, Brothertown Nation, Forest County Potawatomi, Oneida Nation, and Stockbridge Munsee Band of the Mohican Nation. Please take a moment to honor these past, present, and future homelands to celebrate the resilience and strength of Indigenous peoples worldwide. Thank you. Leading the color guard this afternoon are students from the UWO ROTC program, where they are preparing to become future leaders in our nation's Army. They are joined today by a number of UW-Oshkosh students who have served our country or are preparing for active service. I ask that our veteran and active military graduating students now please stand to be recognized. In addition, I would like to ask all of the current active military personnel and veterans here today to also please stand and be recognized for so bravely serving our country. Thank you. Now will everyone please rise as able for the presentation of the colors, followed by our national anthem. Performing the national anthem this afternoon is Holly Simpson. Holly is from Oshkosh, Wisconsin, and is graduating with a bachelor's degree in choral music education. Following graduation, Ms. Simpson plans on teaching choir in Wisconsin. Please remain standing after the anthem as able until the color guard exits the hall.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave
Thank you. Please join me in expressing our appreciation to Ms. Simpson and to the ROTC Color Guard. And please be seated. We are honored today with the performance of the Brass Menagerie Quintet. I now invite the members of the ensemble to stand and receive our thanks for the exceptional contribution they are making to this afternoon's commencement. Thank you. Members of the platform party are listed in your program. Before we move into our ceremony this morning, I'd like to take a moment and introduce and recognize the individuals seated on stage. Platform party, please stand as I call your name. Audience, please hold your applause until the end. First, our Chancellor, Dr. Andrew J. Levitt. Wisconsin State Senator, Kristen Dassler-Alfheim. Universities of Wisconsin President and our commencement address speaker, Jay Rothman. Our graduating class speaker, Caden Kemp. Alumni Association Vice President, Dr. Jennifer Damask. Representing Oshkosh Student Government, Jack Maratz. Faculty Senate President-elect, Dr. Nathan Stewart. Senate of Academic Staff President, Angela Zemke. Registrar of the University, Jennifer Bonack. Senate of University Staff President, Allison Kundi. Grand Marshal, Dr. Therese Blakesley. Dean of the Graduate School, Dr. Catherine Zuckweiler. Dean of the College of Business, Dr. Frank Braun. Interim Dean of the College of Education and Human Services, Dr. Renee Swanson. Dean of the College of Nursing, Dr. Sunyun Chung. Dean of the Honors College, Dr. Lawrence Carlin. And Vice Chancellor for Finance and Administration, Corey Finkelmeyer. Thank you all for your presence and support as we celebrate the achievement of our graduates today. It is now my pleasure to introduce State Senator Kristen Dassler-Alfheim. Senator Dassler-Alfheim is a lifelong resident of Wisconsin. Raised on a beef farm in central Wisconsin, she now lives with her family in Appleton. She's the owner and president of Retirement Dynamics, specializing in retirement distribution strategies, and enjoys teaching an estate planning 101 course monthly around Northeast Wisconsin. For many years, she was active in both the National Association of Insurance and Financial Advisors Wisconsin, or NIFA, and the Alzheimer's Association, working to build bipartisan coalitions to pass legislation. She served as state president of NIFA and on the board of directors for the Alzheimer's Association. Prior to running for the legislature, Senator Dassler-Alfheim served as an alderperson for the Appleton Common Council from 2020 to 2025, during which she helped secure funding for the renovation of the Appleton Public Library. She was elected in 2024 to the newly created State Senate District 18, which encompasses Oshkosh, Neenah, Menasha, and Appleton. As a state senator, she serves on the Committee on Financial Institutions and Sporting Heritage as the ranking member, and the Committee on Insurance, Housing, Rural Issues, and Forestry. Additionally, she's a board member of the Wisconsin Housing and Economic Development Authority and member of both the Wisconsin Sporting Heritage Council and the Women's Council. Please join me in welcoming State Senator Kristen Dassler-Alfheim.
Well, good afternoon, UW Oshkosh. What a big day. Raise your hand if you're nervous. Raise your hand if you're excited. Outstanding. For those of you in the audience, welcome to the Fox Valley. For the friends and family that are joining us here and the students, thank you for trusting the Fox Valley trusting us with your children. We appreciate you. Here in the Fox Valley, it is imperative that the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh continue to add to our nurses, our teachers, our business members, to encourage our community to get bigger and better. You here today are the future of our community. We are very proud of you. We hope you come into business here in the Fox Valley, you stay in the Fox Valley, and you raise a family here in the Fox Valley. We are proud of you. Have a great day. Congratulations.
Thank you, Senator Dassler-Alfheim. It is now my pleasure to introduce the Chancellor of the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh, Dr. Andrew J. Levitt.
Graduates, parents, family, friends, and honored guests, welcome to this commencement ceremony. On behalf of the Universities of Wisconsin and the faculty and staff of the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh, I extend greetings and congratulations to you all. Graduates, this is a day in your life that you will never forget. Parents and families, neither will you. You all worked very hard to get here today. The pursuit of a university degree is a challenge. It tests your limits. It takes time, focus, and perseverance, and you have achieved it. We are proud of you. It is all of you who make this time of year so remarkable. There are celebrations of achievement every day at UW-Oshkosh. Today is the pinnacle. You are about to mark an important moment in your family's histories, and today we honor and celebrate you. Representing the graduating class as speaker this afternoon is Mr. Caden Kemp. A native of Kimberly, Caden is graduating today with a bachelor's degree in secondary education and a minor in history. Known for his academic success and campus involvement, Kemp maintained a 3.99 GPA and served as president of Crew at the Fox Cities campus in 2022. He remained an active member of the organization throughout his time at UWO. This spring, Kemp completed his high school teaching at Omro High School, where he developed classroom leadership skills and a deeper passion for teaching history. His interests in the subjects grew further during a study abroad program in Exeter and in London in the spring of 2024, where he visited key historical sites and expanded his understanding of European history. Inspired by this experience, he plans to return to the University of Exeter this fall to pursue a master's degree in history. Outside of the classroom, Kemp enjoys reading, writing, and playing basketball. He is currently editing his first book and writing a second, both of which explore themes of faith, athletics, friendship, and history. He also played on an intramural basketball team and won its league title. Following graduation, Kemp plans to pursue a doctorate in history and hopes to become a professor or work in a field where he can share his enthusiasm for history. So with that, please help me welcome our graduation speaker, Mr. Caden Kemp.
Thank you. So some of you might be thinking, what kept me from the 4.0? What class was that? That was speech class, so give me some grace, please. Welcome, faculty, family, friends, and fellow graduates. I'm honored to have the privilege of speaking with you today. My name is Caden Kemp. I'm graduating with a degree in secondary education and a minor in history. I enjoyed to read and write, and I was a member of Crew on campus. Hopefully, that's the last icebreaker you'll have to hear in your college career. I'm going to use my time today to give a talk on Abraham Lincoln. Sorry, history teacher here. But I don't want to focus on what everyone already knows about him, such as his presidency during the Civil War. Instead, I believe the most valuable lessons for us come from his early years, before he was one of the most influential men on the face of the planet. Given his self-education and modest beginnings, few would have expected his rise to the top of American politics. Lincoln's early characteristics, his work ethic, commitment to lifelong learning, and ability to build connections through storytelling, is what propelled him forward. As we graduate and step into these new opportunities, these same qualities can guide us in forging our own paths. Point 1, work hard. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Hard work? That's the best advice you have for me? But hear me out. Every single one of us is sitting here today because of years of dedication. So we've already had plenty of practice. But why should we continue to work hard after graduation? Lincoln understood that hard work wasn't just means to an end. It was a mindset. In a letter to a mother whose sons wanted to join the war, he wrote, "Wanting to work is so rare a merit that it should be encouraged." He lived by this principle. As a young man, after a long day of splitting rails or clerking at a store, he would stay up late, reading and studying by the candlelight. He refused to let his circumstances define his future. As we move forward from today, let's embrace that same determination. No matter where life takes us, hard work will continue to shape our success. Point 2, never stop learning. Over these past years, we've developed the ability to absorb new ideas, adapt to challenges, and to grow from them. That is a skill that we should never lose. Lincoln would have wholeheartedly agreed. Though he had little formal education, he was relentless in his pursuit of knowledge. As Doris Kearns Goodwin explains in the book Team of Rivals, in a time when young men were apprenticed to practicing lawyers while they read the law, Lincoln, by his own account, studied with nobody. Borrowing law books from a friend, he set about on his own to gain the requisite knowledge and skills. Lincoln's commitment to learning not only transformed his own life, it became the foundation for leadership that would eventually guide a nation through its greatest trial. As we step into our futures, let's follow his example. Whether it's through reading, new experiences, or by simply staying curious, continuous learning will set us apart and open doors we would have never expected. Point 3, build meaningful connections through storytelling. One often overlooked lesson from Lincoln's early years is the value he places on storytelling and human connection. As one observer recalled, when the court sessions were complete, everyone would gather in the local tavern from dusk to dawn, sharing drinks, stories, and good cheer. In these convivial settings, Lincoln was invariably the center of attention. This storytelling skill wasn't just entertainment, it built relationships. The friendships he forged in these settings later became his strongest supporters in politics. Many of the men who sat around the fires with him worked tirelessly to help him win the presidency. Lincoln understood that stories are more than just words. They connect people, build trust, and create a lasting impact. As we enter the workforce, we will meet new people, and forming meaningful connections will be our key to success. One of the best ways to do that is by sharing your own stories, whether they're funny, inspiring, or even a little embarrassing. So, I encourage you, write down your stories, reflect on them, and use them to connect with others. Lincoln left an undeniable impact on this country, but it wasn't just his presidency that made him great. It was his character, forged in his early years. The years ahead of us are just as crucial. By working hard, continuing to learn, and building meaningful relationships, we too can create a life we are proud of. So, as we step into the next chapter, let's take inspiration from Lincoln's journey. Our paths may be uncertain, but the qualities that lead to success remain the same. Congratulations, class of 2025, and as always, go Titans!
Thank you for the wonderful speech, Mr. Kemp, and I wish you all the best and in a very, very bright future. At this time, I would like to invite Universities of Wisconsin President Jay Rothman to give this afternoon's commencement address. President Rothman is the 9th president of the Universities of Wisconsin, a constellation of 13 universities across the state, educating more than 64,000 students and graduating nearly 36,000 annually. The universities of Wisconsin serve as the state's talent generator and are home to world-class teaching, research, and outreach. President Rothman previously served as the chairman and CEO of the law firm Foley & Lardner, LLP. He earned a bachelor's degree from Marquette University and a law degree from Harvard Law School. Please join me in welcoming the commencement address speaker, Universities of Wisconsin President Jay Rothman.
Thank you, Chancellor, for that very kind introduction. And good afternoon, everyone. It's good to be here. I am honored to join you on this day of well-deserved celebration. And I offer to each of the graduates today my sincerest congratulations. Your University of Wisconsin Oshkosh degrees, which are so much more than just pieces of paper, are the culmination of years of hard work, long hours of study, and so many sacrifices by you and those who care for you. Well done. I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome the families, friends, faculty, staff, and others who are here to help mark this grand occasion. You are all part of the individual great success stories, which are only getting started. Thank you for all of your contributions, which have made today possible. And before I share a few thoughts with the graduates, I want to acknowledge UWO Chancellor Andy Levitt. Today marks Chancellor Levitt's last commencement at this great university, as he will step down from his role and transition back into his role as a researcher and faculty member at the end of the month. Chancellor Levitt is a man of great integrity, and his commitment to the success of this university and to its students has been unwavering. He's been a faithful steward and accomplished a great deal during his tenure. On this great day of celebration, I want to thank Chancellor Levitt for his service to UWO, for his support of the universities of Wisconsin, and most importantly, for his friendship. I will miss you, Andy, and we wish you all the best in the next chapter. I'd like to just ask for a round of applause for the Chancellor. And now let's turn our focus to what brings us here all today at this moment, the students who are graduating today from this great university. As we send you out on your next journey, I thought I might share some advice. Unsolicited, I appreciate, but I hope you will bear with the old guy with gray hair for just a moment. Before coming to the universities of Wisconsin, I had practiced law for 30 years and had the privilege of leading my law firm for over a decade. During that time, and you can ask any of my former colleagues, I made my share of mistakes and had my share of misjudgments, which also meant that I learned a lot. There are things I would do differently for sure, but my hope is I develop just a little bit of wisdom along the way. As I reflected on my own life experiences, I identified 4 pieces of advice that I think I would have found relevant when I was sitting in my own graduation, very much like this one in the chairs on the floor, some decades ago. My first piece of advice to our graduates: find your purpose. Your greatest challenge going forward won't be finding a job or making money. I submit to you that your greatest challenge may be identifying your purpose in life. I ask that you ponder this question: what will you stand for? And how will you be remembered? There's a wonderful poem by Linda Ellis called The Dash. The dash to which she refers is the dash between the date of birth and the date of death on a tombstone. The 2 dates are really not as important, she writes, as the life that's captured in that simple dash. The life we choose to live and the impact we have on people around us in that life. To quote from the closing lines of her poem, "So when your eulogy is being read, with your life's actions to rehash, will you be proud of the things they say about how you spent your dash?" Your purpose may not be defined in your first job or even your second or even your third job. It is possible, perhaps likely, that your purpose might not come from your job at all. Nothing will bring greater value to your sense of character and the hard work that you do every day than finding something that brings meaning to your life, something that ignites the fire within you. Observing your accomplishments, including those and perhaps particularly those outside of the classroom, I suspect that many of you are already discovering this very thing because you have exhibited it in your campus life. You think beyond yourselves and what you can do to make things better, whether it's on campus or in the community or even in the world at large. It means getting involved, having a vision, bringing people together behind an idea, and putting the hard work to get things accomplished. It means finding your purpose in life and defining how you will spend your dash. My second piece of advice is to define what success means to you and only to you. Society in general and individuals in particular have a way of trying to do that for you, as I'm sure you have noticed. I strongly encourage you to put down your phones, limit your time on social media, and stop comparing yourselves to others. They do not have your fire, your purpose, and your unique talent. You are uniquely you and amazing in your own right. You truly are. I encourage you as you think about this to look inward, get to know yourself, understand yourself, and figure out what you want your life to mean. That's the best foundation to build your own plan for success, one that you have defined. And once you define that, stick to it. And please keep in mind that success is often not about wealth or material possessions. I've known a lot of wealthy people in my life. Some of them are very happy, to be sure. But I was always surprised by those who range from being just unhappy and seemingly unfulfilled to those who are just plain miserable. The old adage about money not necessarily equating to happiness is absolutely true. As you begin your life as a graduate of this great institution, I encourage you to focus on what makes you happy and fulfilled, because in that, I think you will find your own success. A third piece of advice: be resilient in the face of life's challenges. Life is a marathon and not a sprint. It sounds trite, but it also happens to be true. There will always be ups and downs, and what matters is how you handle that journey. Learn from things when they don't go the way you expect or when life throws you a curveball, like the pandemic, for just one example. You actually had a crash course in what it means to be resilient during your high school years and perhaps in your college years. You were in the midst of your educational journey during a time of almost unprecedented challenge, as we all learn to navigate what I hope, and I suspect all of us hope, is a once-in-a-lifetime event. The important things, graduates, is that you did not give up. You persevered and you seized the opportunities that were presented to you, like the education you have obtained at UW-Oshkosh. The lessons from the trying times are hard-earned, but always remember that you have overcome great adversity, and you not only persevered, you succeeded. I encourage you to take the resilience you developed from those experiences and apply them to the future challenges that you will undoubtedly face. As Winston Churchill once said, if you're going through hell, keep going. I think what he meant by that is when you're going through a difficult period, don't stop, continue to persevere. Be resilient, because resilience is the cornerstone of success. And the fourth piece of advice, embrace in your daily routine the practice of expressing gratitude and simply saying thank you. Particularly during the challenging times of your life, I encourage you to ponder all the good things for which you can and should be grateful. You might be surprised that the list that you put together is a lot longer than you thought it could be. Think about your family and friends who are here today, and I encourage you to be grateful. Think about those UW faculty or staff members who helped you along the way, and be grateful. Finding gratitude is a powerful force for happiness that should not be underestimated. Practice it regularly, and I believe you will find positive change in that practice. And as you count your blessings, you will undoubtedly be offered ways to give back or pay forward, however you want to look at it. Seize those opportunities. Sitting here today, you are on the cusp of another great adventure. You have the opportunity to continue to learn, to grow as a person, and achieve great success. One way to give back on that journey is to live the Wisconsin idea. The Wisconsin idea is a long-held principle that the university should improve people's lives beyond the classroom and the boundaries of its physical limitations. I encourage you to embrace this philosophy and take it as your personal responsibility, perhaps your personal privilege, to improve lives. It's a responsibility or privilege that connects the universities of Wisconsin and our people to the greater community. It's a call to use your talents and skills to improve our communities, our state, our great country, and our world. And you may remember that first piece of advice about finding your purpose. Perhaps you will find the answer in the calling of the Wisconsin idea. Graduates, I am confident that UW-Oshkosh has prepared you well for the journey ahead. In my travels around Wisconsin, it has become abundantly clear that UW-Oshkosh and all other universities that make up the universities of Wisconsin are such vital parts of the regions in which they operate, serving and enhancing the lives of students and communities. That connection is essential to the success of our state, and it is absolutely critical that that connection be maintained. So at least for those of you who are undergraduates, when you're moving your tassels on your mortarboard from the right to the left, please keep in mind another role you take on as a graduate of UW-Oshkosh. There is nobody better than you to tell the story of this great university's value and its positive impact. You and your fellow Titan alumni are making your mark here in Wisconsin and on the world stage, taking on jobs as scientists, healthcare providers, teachers, software developers and coders, entrepreneurs, IT specialists, farmers, accountants, artists. You get the point. Where there is a need or opportunity, I am confident that Titan alumni will step up and make a difference, because they always have. Graduates, you are prepared for what's out there, and you have the potential and the passion and the power to improve our world. I'm excited to see where your futures will hold. And standing here today, I could not be more proud of each and every one of you. I wish you the best on this great day and in the years ahead. Congratulations and Godspeed, Titans. Thank you very much.
Thank you, President Rothman, for being with us this afternoon to share this message with our graduates and our guests. We have a very unique tradition here at UW Oshkosh for commencement. Before we continue with the conferral of the degrees, we're going to take a brief pause so you can stand and stretch and we can set up for the conferral. So we'll be back in about 3 minutes, so you can stand and stretch. Here we go. All right.
Thanks, Lynn.
Yeah, sheesh. I don't have the list.
They hand you the card. I'm like happy to do it.
Hey, Lynn. Lynn. Got about 1 million of these.
What's that?
A lot of them. A lot of groups. All good.
Forgot that we were going to have Kathy instead of me read the doctoral, the nursing names.
Okay.
So she's gonna do those.
Sure, she'll be very efficient.
It's less of me running around too.
And remember, you got to tackle people with that cane of yours.
Cross check.
Ready?
They move? Now I get to be on camera.
Hey, Deans, you're going to occupy the last X. End of the table.
Yeah. We'll all be right here. Wait.
That's right.
I'm not getting a good vibe here.
What's that?
I'm not getting a good vibe. They're not ready yet.
Here comes Lynn. I'll be ready when you say.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you can take your seats, please. Please take your seats, and we'll begin. We will now proceed with the conferral of the degrees. This is an important day for our graduates. Out of courtesy to all of our graduates, we ask our guests to please remain for the entire commencement program. Provost Martini.
Today, a number of our undergraduates are wearing gold cords and white cords. Students who have achieved a 3.5 or higher cumulative grade point average wear these cords signifying their academic achievements. Will all students wearing the gold and white cords please rise so we can recognize your academic excellence? Thank you. The degrees now to be conferred attest to the scholastic achievement of each student and represent the university's fulfillment of its educational mission. Announcers Thomas Fisher, Jakob Iverson, Catherine Allen, and Catherine Schmidt will read the name of each graduate as they approach the platform. In addition, I ask that graduates of each group remain standing while those in your group are crossing the stage. Will the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Education please rise? Dean Swanson, I request your attention, please, to the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Education.
Chancellor Leavitt, these individuals have attained the theoretical knowledge and practical expertise to meet the demands of a district-level administrator practitioner. Through their doctoral education, they have become authorities in educational leadership and the superintendency. In addition, they have completed and defended their dissertations that impact the broader educational field, both locally and nationally. Through a diligent commitment to their professional development, they have prepared their scholarly and professional work for their presentations and publication. They are presented here for the Doctor of Education degree.
Upon the recommendation of the Graduate Council and the College of Education and Human Services faculty and the Department of Educational Leadership and Policy, and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the Universities of Wisconsin, the designated graduates will receive the appropriate degree with all privileges and responsibilities, and in testimony thereof will receive their diploma. Will College Marshal Fonkum please lead the doctoral candidates to the platform to receive their degree?
Faculty member Dr. Joshua Garrison will be hooding today's candidates as their names are read by Graduate Dean Dr. Kathy Zuckweiler. For a list of each doctoral scholarly project title, please refer to your commencement program.
Mark A. DiStefano. Carla Miranda Leggett.
Congratulations, graduates. Will the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Nursing Practice please rise? Dean Chung, I request your attention, please, to the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Nursing Practice.
Chancellor Leavitt, these individuals have attained the scientific knowledge and practice expertise to meet the demands of the nation's complex healthcare environment. Through their doctoral education, they have become authorities in nursing leadership and translational science. In addition, they have completed scholarly projects that impact the health and well-being of our population and presented their findings to a wide audience through presentations and publications recognized by faculty as substantial, scholarly, and professional achievement. They are presented here for the Doctor of Nursing Practice degree.
Upon the recommendation of the Graduate Council and the College of Nursing faculty, and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the Universities of Wisconsin, the designated graduates will be awarded the appropriate degree with all privileges and responsibilities, and in testimony thereof will receive the diploma. Will Faculty Marshal please lead the doctoral candidates to the platform to receive their degree?
Faculty members, Doctors Morgan Bailey, Therese Blakesley, Mary Butler, Kathleen Ellertson, Jessica Haybeck, Donna Hawley, Brent McWilliams, Nahal Ramanapana, Bonnie Schmidt, Catherine Schmidt, Molly Schumacher, and Debbie Walrath will be hooding today's doctoral candidates as their names are read by Graduate Dean Kathy Zuckweiler. For a list of each doctoral scholarly project title, please again refer to your commencement program.
Daniela Martinez Wolf. JD Ann Court. Alexander B. Goyette. Sheridan Groshis. Catherine A. Christensen. Elliot James Consini. Jamie M. Davis. Derek D. Duckworth. Cameron E. Edwards. Kayla R. Ennin. Audrey K. Asian. Jenna R. Evans. Emily C. Gilbertson. Jonathan Harari. Indira Husic. Mariah M. Eisen. Emily A. Jagman. Zachary T. Jennings. Bradley J. Keel. Elizabeth A. Cole. Zoe Alexis Krizik. Kristen Krasminski. Michelle M. Reintz. Gabrielle A. Rutherford. Bradley J. Schultz. Lori Thor. Renee R. Bruckner. Michaela C. Can. Benedict Janowski. Matthew Erling Olson. Brittany Sue Milheiser. Pazong Tao. Erin Beth O'Connor. Brooke A. Rock. Heather R. Shelk. Rachel A. Rarig. Melissa K. Haskins. Nicole A. Schumacher. Katie Autumn Schwartzbauer.
Congratulations to all of our doctoral graduates. Please be seated. Will the candidates for the degree of Master of Business Administration please rise? Will the candidates for the degree of Master of Science please rise? Will the candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Education please rise? Will the candidates for the degree of Master of Science, Human Services Leadership please rise? And will the candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Nursing please rise? Dean Zuckweiler, I request your attention, please, to the candidates for the degrees of Master of Business Administration, Master of Science in Education, Master of Science Human Service Leadership, and Master of Science in Nursing.
Chancellor Levitt, these candidates have fulfilled all requirements for the degrees indicated. The graduate faculty and the graduate council recommend these students for the award of their appropriate master's degree.
Upon the recommendation of the graduate faculty and the graduate council, and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the Universities of Wisconsin, the designated graduates will be awarded the appropriate degree with all privileges and responsibilities, and in testimony thereof will receive the diploma. Will Graduate Martial Arts please lead the master's degree candidates to a platform to receive a symbol of that degree?
Deans Frank Braun, Renee Swanson, Sun-Yoon Chung, and Kathy Zuckweiler will hood each candidate to recognize the special level of achievement marked by the completion of the master's degree. We will begin with the candidates from the College of Business.
Trevin R. Erdman. Jacole Coleman Hochstetter. Victor O. Anyango. Kenton I. King, Sr. Nasim Khatib. Joseph J. Wallen. David Matthew Van Bergen. Alex Unikas. Joseph S. Kotz. Ariel Gravine. Aaron M. Pomplin. Christine Marie Brademan. Rose Van Himbergen. Satikumar Kumar. Madeline Irene Tate Foley. Rebecca Elizabeth Durbin. Dana Michelle Wabanascom. Madison A. Nolan. Stephanie R. Richards. Samantha R. Bartkowiak. Leah A. Brightsman. Ann L. Lowell. Jennifer Soriano. Valerie Carrillo. Papuala Emily Tao. Kayla Elizabeth Weinberger. Anna J. Magnus. Megan Louise Pomeraning. Emma L. Keifenheim. Lauren Elizabeth Thompson. Autumn R. Wolford. Cameron J. Nesbitt Carter. Sarah L. Duhaibia. Okay. Chelsea E. M. Billick, a.k.a. Sea Dog. Angela M. Van Heesch. Gina L. Kaland. Kelly A. Palomeke. Drew A. Glazer. Dongmei San. Holly Dart. Elizabeth S. Bartle. Randy J. Hultman. Emily Block. Penny Hedke Kirkowitz. Anai Lopez. Zachary Philip Klaus. Nicole Evelyn Gardner. Cassandra S. Shipman. Kendra L. Johnson. Anna M. Geiser. Danielle Lee Bagwell. Chelsea L. Gerard. Stacy M. Aristo. Carrie A. Van Epperen. Elaine M. Tinnen. Taylor L. Truskowski. Katie L. Rabarchek. Kate Louise Tahasik. Mackenzie Christine Null. Amanda L. Nelson. Jessica Witkowski. Cody B. Nielsen. Jessica L. Smith, College Honors. Jamie M. Hesley. Gao Nia Kathy Thor. Kathleen Marie Enter. Catherine M. Harn. Timlin Ingrafia Schrader. Marissa M. Marks. Michelle E. Johnson.
Sorry. We now conclude with the candidates from the College of Nursing.
Erica Gary. William Cockrell. McKenna M. Meyer. Jillian Nickel. Carrie L. Karch. Courtney Matchey. McKaylee A. Ferguson. Just Ann Tron. Marissa Marie Gabeline. Laura Jean June Saylor.
Congratulations to all of our master's graduates. You may be seated. All right, we've done the doc students and the master's students. Undergraduates, are you ready? Will the candidates for the baccalaureate degree from the College of Business please rise? Dean Braun, I request your attention please to the candidates for the baccalaureate degree from the College of Business.
Chancellor Levitt, these candidates from the College of Business have fulfilled all requirements for the degree of Bachelor of Applied Studies, Bachelor of Business Administration, Bachelor of Liberal Studies. The faculty of the College of Business respectfully request that they be presented to receive the appropriate degree.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Business and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the Universities of Wisconsin, I now confer upon the designated graduates the Bachelor's of Business Administration degree, the Bachelor's of Applied Studies degree, and the Bachelor of Liberal Studies degree, with all privileges and responsibilities thereto pertaining. Will College Martial Arts please lead the baccalaureate degree candidates from the College of Business to the platform to receive a symbol of that degree.
Elizabeth C. Buck, magna cum laude. Brady M. Navis, summa cum laude. Fisher W. Franson. Matthew Schmidt, magna cum laude. Jack Casey, magna cum laude. William Frank, cum laude. Joshua J. Bauer. Patrick Michael McFadden III. Alexander Stephen Nadolski. Caleb Ketter. Emily J. Tesmer, cum laude. DeAndre D. Sanders. Heidi Veschi. Henry Batten. Nicholas A. Vossler. Olivia J. Soper. Jordan Newsom. Stacy Jo Rowe. Haley R. Meyer, cum laude. Claire M. Tebow. Samantha H. Sidoti. Kiara C. Hess. Taylor Boardman, cum laude. Mackenzie A. Schrage. Davis J. Sukow. Jack R. Steinhardt. Brianna K. Flum, magna cum laude. Sidney M. Gorst. Kyle Jeffrey Weister. Jacob Ostad. Alec D. Hunter. Callie Marie Eckes, cum laude. Evan J. Stoltz. Trayton Cron. Reese W. Nett, cum laude. Rachel E. Russo. Will Sanders. Daniel J. Spolstra. Mitchell K. Schill. Andrew J. Viskova. Jordan T. McMello. Augustus T. Marks. Keenan A. Rollins. Matthew G. T. Hansen. Jenna Nolde. Josie Hofer. Chastity Rosenow. Elise J. Wilbur. Alyssa M. Nunez. Taylor Phyllis Greening. Richard Michael Conop, magna cum laude. Jason Matthew Foster. Connor Cramp. Jaden T. Dickman. Cole Lannert. Campbell Kapanke. Sterling A. McKinley. Gabriel A. Pickards. Parker M. Gady. Austin M. Tague. Aiden R. Blotz. Christopher W. Healy. Valencia Beyonce Kovac. J.C. A. Nerschel. Alexandra Markart. Callie N. Goldbranson. Kendra Day Dollock. Josie Robinson. Taylor F. Schultz. Faith I. Meckler. Grace E. Keesaw. Colin M. Hopfensberger. Grace C. Reedinger, summa cum laude. Trevor J. Van Dyke. Seth D. Potratz. Jennifer M. Verbuckle. Alexander J. Kleinhans. Eli R. Yoder. Luke A. Eichstedt. Ethan G. Peterson, summa cum laude. Cole A. Hopman, Ian R. Reilly, Jonathan Stickney, College Honors, Mason M. Day, Abigail Grundaman, magna cum laude. Noah D. Reed, magna cum laude. Samantha Schultz, Harrison C. Miller, cum laude. Jack Walters, Samuel A. Heemstra, Grace M. Perillo, Allison Rose Martins, Kaylee R. Sadowski, cum laude. Mia R. Tracchio, Ian M. Shopsky, Corbin A. Wisniewski, Brett A. Martin, Ian McDermott, Randy M. McMorrow, Michael A. Thompson, summa cum laude. Jacob Robert Stiltz, Casey R. Diedrich, magna cum laude. Ashlyn R. Clark, cum laude. Connor E. Jenkins, Allison N. Forney, cum laude. Madison Marie Bamey, Keith R. Wald, Andrew V. Badger, Tyler E. Jordan, Ryan J. Everts, Jake Robert Buss, summa cum laude. Jarrett S. Larson, Jamie Rose Gustafson, Kalina A. Broschicki, Shanticia Mercedes Garcia, Keda Renee Lopez, Thomas J. Nitas, William S. Kleiber, Isaiah R. Van Roy, Samuel Loken, Loken Verbumen, Keegan M. Schulke, Benjamin M. DeRoche, Michael Reimer, magna cum laude. Griffin M. Lammers, Maxwell T. Hobetsky, Christopher John Paulson, Tyler J. Horton, Jacob A. Pfeiffer, David J. Hartzell, Ryan D. Hummel, Ryan Camber, Mitchell J. Dubesh, Austin J. Green, Jacob S. Striteski, Nathan J. Driscoll, Cyrus J. Latza, Aaron J. Soha, Michael A. Conway, magna cum laude. Max T. Shepke, Mason J. Carter, Donald L. Damosonio, Benjamin Robert Pretzel, Kira Serena Cooper, Christina Stanley, Andrew L. Marks, summa cum laude. Connor M. Klett, Muhammad Yunus, magna cum laude. David R. Bartelt, Kendall M. Witzak, Mason Seda, Peyton G. Wright, Cole M. Hammond, magna cum laude.
College of Business baccalaureate degree graduates, tassels to the left. Congratulations, and please be seated.
Will the candidates for baccalaureate degrees from the College of Education and Human Services please rise? Dean Swanson, I request your attention, please, to the candidates for baccalaureate degrees from the College of Education and Human Services.
Chancellor Leavitt, these candidates from the College of Education and Human Services have fulfilled all requirements for the degrees of Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Music Education, Bachelor of Science in Education, Bachelor of Science, Human Services. The faculty of the College of Education and Human Services respectfully request that they be presented to receive the appropriate degree.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Education and Human Services and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the Universities of Wisconsin, I now confer upon the designated graduates the appropriate degrees with all privileges and responsibilities thereto pertaining. Will College Marshal Washington please lead the baccalaureate degree candidates from the College of Education and Human Services to the platform to receive a symbol of the degree.
Amelia G. Eichmann, cum laude. Mackenzie M. Sherwood, cum laude. Madison P. Van Dorn. Mason Dorn, cum laude. Grace L. Rindle, summa cum laude. Elizabeth Heinz. Nicole Vanderbloom, Katie Elizabeth Opes. Lauren Elizabeth Olson, cum laude. Christopher Parrish. Sydney Carpenter, magna cum laude. Destiny R. Logan, magna cum laude. Danielle Tetzlaff, honors. Alyssa Lauren Jones, magna cum laude. Sophie Elizabeth Berglund, summa cum laude. Emily R. Hutnick, magna cum laude. Kennedy M. Meyer. Mariah J. Drebensat, cum laude. Hannah L. Gakey. Hannah Janice Elaine Brinker. Megan N. Jerk, cum laude. Isaiah Fensky. Okay. Adamaris Reese Rodriguez. Caden Lucas Kemp, summa cum laude. Holly M. Simpson. Zachary T. Mabry, magna cum laude. Ava R. Christensen, magna cum laude. Alyssa P. Lassard, cum laude. Megan K. Cable, cum laude. Dana Marie Travinka. Brooke O'Connor, cum laude. Amber L. Grimm, cum laude. Piper A. Green, cum laude. Madison Schultz, summa cum laude. Cambria Brent, summa cum laude. Allison Marie Fisher, magna cum laude. Macy A. Publicki, cum laude. Peyton M. Wood. Madison M. Plott. Sandra E. Wagner, cum laude. Lauren Maiki. Zoe Catherine Sliff. Kendra Barbara Cashmore, magna cum laude. Angela Marie Brudos, magna cum laude. Kelsey K. Lean, summa cum laude. Cardo K. Ali. Joseph Gordon. Nazeth Huzat. Kevin Mua. Brenna Masleroff, magna cum laude. Tess R. Rudashal, summa cum laude. Margaret Rose Maki, summa cum laude. Shanielle Harden, cum laude. Samantha Marie Chivetta, magna cum laude. Molly Greniger, cum laude. Mackenzie Lee Hansen, summa cum laude. Emily T. Itel, magna cum laude. Alexis P. Buski, cum laude. Lauren M. Nordwig, magna cum laude. Sydney C. Farrell, summa cum laude. Joseph B. Roche, summa cum laude. Mildred A. Summers. Matthew Jimenez. Rebecca Nowak, summa cum laude. Jackson Edelbeck. Megan N. Harrison. Macy Promer. Kylie Noisbush. Pacha Her. Ian Olszewski, cum laude. Sarah de Cortez. Brady D. Kastner. Rhonda E. Cole. Ian C. Wilson, cum laude. Alexander Nitz, magna cum laude. Henry Jim Egan. Jose Bayona. Gage E. Kopek, magna cum laude. Griffin R. King. Catherine Vale, magna cum laude. Bridget Frolke, summa cum laude. Rosalie Joy Rojewski, summa cum laude. Molly A. Jackson, cum laude. Abigail Schlip, magna cum laude. Callista M. Janus. Mia E. Vincent. Tatiana K. Zhang. Olivia F. Schwarm. Amos J. Vong. Ava R. Somers. Alexandria R. Holsa. Sarah Ann Lothar, magna cum laude. Seth Knox, magna cum laude. Ryan L. Christensen. Olivia Katie Holland, summa cum laude.
College of Education and Human Services, baccalaureate degree graduates, tassels to the left. Congratulations, and please be seated.
Will the candidates for the baccalaureate degree from the College of Nursing please rise? Dean Chung, I request your attention please to the candidates for the baccalaureate degree from the College of Nursing.
Chancellor Levitt, these candidates from the College of Nursing have fulfilled all the requirements for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Nursing. The faculty of the College of Nursing respectfully request that they be presented to receive the appropriate degree.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Nursing and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the Universities of Wisconsin, I now confer upon the designated graduates the Bachelor's of Science in Nursing degree with all privileges and responsibilities thereto pertaining. Will College Marshal Butler please lead the baccalaureate degree candidates from the College of Nursing to the platform to receive a symbol of that degree.
Brooke Kathleen Verboort, cum laude. Morgan Elizabeth Weber. Patrick N. Stemper, magna cum laude. Hannah K. Anderson. Carly Rose Riebman, cum laude. Tara K. Engel, magna cum laude. Amelia Stowski. Lily Grace Eberle. Megan Lauren Lichter, cum laude. Amelia P. Scaramuzzi. Emma K. Chesnesky, magna cum laude. Reagan C. Bretz, magna cum laude. Morgan Kohler, cum laude. Chloe J. Hoffman. Jordan C. Nyland. Megan R. Berg. Sage Baumeister, cum laude. Madison Faye Bertram, magna cum laude. Paige M. Hagner. Kayla K. Hillstead, summa cum laude. Olivia C. Fader, magna cum laude. Allison C. Stevens, magna cum laude. Gracie Alberts, summa cum laude. Leah M. Grohowski. Kayla L. Brown. Caitlin R. Klasinski, summa cum laude. Madeline Burtjens, cum laude. Michaela Farrell, cum laude. Rebecca L. Bruton, summa cum laude. Rachel M. Swanson, summa cum laude. Aaron E. Brophy. Catherine B. Casanelli, cum laude. Grace Wingate Cobb, cum laude. Kelly Maddock. Emily Taylor Jones, cum laude. Jonah Michael Gagnon, cum laude. Leah M. Wickland, cum laude. Olivia Hunt. Brianna A. Laurent, cum laude. Morgan Ness. Addison Wacholtz. Aaron J. Spurley, cum laude. Nina M. Engelhart, cum laude. McKenna E. Croson, magna cum laude. Andrew Avila, cum laude. Ramon Gonzalez III, cum laude. Jake T. Moshart. Kaylee R. Moneypenny. Chloe Elizabeth Alsum. Alexandria Borski. Julia J. Bruder, cum laude. Ella Faith Wolfgram, cum laude. Emily Jane Herman. Kennedy E. Cobb, cum laude. Victoria R. Lemerand, summa cum laude. Sierra E. Bender, summa cum laude. Sophia Pauli, cum laude. Morgan E. Cum. Kaylee Canneberg. Myona Melissa Wensink. Sarah Elizabeth Rajek, cum laude. Emma E. Arendt, magna cum laude. Amelia G. Hersher, summa cum laude. Nicole E. Campbell. Grayson Robert Schroeder, summa cum laude. Jackson D. Fleischman, cum laude. May A. Garrison, cum laude. Reagan R. Geller, magna cum laude. Sydney Ann Antsack, cum laude. Katie Elizabeth Beagle. Carrie Lee Gahagan, magna cum laude. Tiffany Suzanne Gebhardt. Holly Lynn Bile. Desiree R. Price. Macy Plow. Noah Adam Frame, cum laude. Ann M. Jones. Megan E. Klinger. Bryn E. Simpson. Rebecca Lovestad. Sydney Kathleen Greenthal. Anna Ray Zaromsky, cum laude. Olivia Michelle Willis, summa cum laude. Carissa Ann Swanson, magna cum laude. Elizabeth M. Wagner. Joshua E. Johnson, cum laude. Kelly Cater. Paige M. Bauman. Ashley Banya. Evelyn M. Lima, cum laude. Alex A. Sorensen. Paige E. Gallagher. Kaylee R. Harasimchuk, cum laude. Taylor Ray Kemet, cum laude.
College of Nursing baccalaureate degree graduates, tassels to the left. Congratulations, and you can be seated. Please have a seat. Let me be the first to welcome our graduates as alumni of the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh. The completion of these programs of study and the achievement of the personal goals of our graduates did not happen without the support of a number of important people who are here today and watching online. I would like to invite the parents and guardians of our graduates to stand and be recognized. Parents and guardians. Spouses, partners, and children of our graduates made sacrifices to make this day possible. Will the spouses, partners, and children please stand? In addition, grandparents, provide assistance. Please stand, grandparents. Siblings of the graduates, brothers and sisters, please stand. Aunts, uncles, other relatives and friends who are here today, please stand as well. That's always a lot of fun. I would like to personally acknowledge a very special group of colleagues to both the university and our students, our faculty and staff. UW-Oshkosh is fortunate to have a world-class faculty and staff that have impacted the lives of our students during their times here, and certainly they will well into the future. Will the faculty and staff please rise to be recognized? Thank you. It is now my pleasure to introduce the Vice President of the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh Alumni Association, Dr. Jennifer Damask. Jenny graduated from UW-Oshkosh in 2006. After graduation, she worked at the University of Central Missouri, obtaining her master's and doctorate in education. Jenny has spent the last 10 years at UW-Madison working in population health and prevention. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to your Alumni Association Vice President, Dr. Jennifer Damask.
Greetings, graduates, and congratulations. It is my distinct privilege to officially recognize you as an alumni of the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh. As you moved the tassels on your graduation caps, you became distinguished members of the UW-Oshkosh Alumni Association, over 100,000 alumni strong worldwide. Chancellor Leavitt, upon your recommendation, I extend UW-Oshkosh Alumni Association membership to the graduates of the 151st Spring Commencement at the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh. Together, we shall provide ongoing support to this university so our alma mater can continue to provide exceptional educational opportunities to the people of this region, state, nation, and world. On behalf of our Alumni Association, I once again extend to you my warmest congratulations.
Thank you, Jenny. As we are closing the program, there's a number of very important thank yous I must make. As you can imagine, it takes a lot of people to put on an event like this. And I certainly, first and foremost, want to thank Titan TV, all the people over here to the sides, and people manning the cameras today. That's our program. I'd like to thank the UWO police and community service officers who keep us safe, for the CSOs and the police who are here. Thank you so much for what you do. This would all not be possible if it wasn't for our UWO facilities and custodial staff who work so hard to make this a great event, so thank you to them as well. All the wonderful programs and the other things that you see around you are responsible from our folks at University Marketing. We're very much appreciative of that as well. So University Marketing. And it takes scores of volunteers to put this on. We have volunteers from our faculty staff, We have volunteers from our Alumni Association, as well as just folks who live in town help us out with this event. So thank you very much for the volunteers. I want to thank the commencement coordinators, Lynn Clayman, Sitlali Marquez, and Naomi Krozik, and the events and conference services team at UW Oshkosh. Thank you to those groups as well. As was mentioned before, of course, this is my last commencement ceremony. It's been the honor of my life to serve as the chancellor of this university, and from the bottom of my heart, I have nothing but gratitude and appreciation to the faculty and to the staff. As I finish my time, it's very important to recognize the contributions of the universities of Wisconsin, of course, with Mr. Rothman, our faculty and staff, of course, but I also want to thank our students as well as the citizens of Wisconsin. I now have 1,200 new believers today in the power of higher education. That's how many people we graduated today in 2 ceremonies, and their families. And it is my hope that those 1,200 graduates, with the other 100,000 that we have graduated over the years, and their families will be our best advocates for supporting higher education in the state of Wisconsin. It's the citizens that will do this. So we need the citizens to step up and say that the UW, University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh, is important, and we need this, that it's a vibrant part of the future of the state. With that, I will say thank you. Yeah. And with my final words, I will say, go Titans, and Provost Martini.
Thank you, Chancellor. Before we close the program, as is our tradition with the alma mater, I want to ask your indulgence to say one last final word of thanks to Chancellor Levitt and to his wife, Karen, who's seated down in the front today. Andy and Karen have given over a decade of their lives in service to the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh, to the communities that we serve, and to the state of Wisconsin. And for that, Chancellor, Karen, we thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you so much. Now, we ask that you please stand as able and open your programs to the last page for the words of our alma mater, to be performed again by Holly Simpson. Following the alma mater, we'll ask you to be seated, and we will ask that you remain seated as the platform party proceeds from the stage and exits the arena. Event staff will begin dismissing guests from floor seating and bleachers, and once dismissed, we ask that you please meet your party outside of the venue. Thank you. Ms. Simpson.
Dear alma mater, we sing your praise. Oshkosh will always remain in our hearts. Perish the memories of bygone days. Friends everlasting, even though we part. Raise up the banner, let come
Thank you, Ms. Simpson. You may be seated, all. And with that, graduates and guests, I hereby declare this 151st spring commencement of the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh adjourned. Thank you, and go Titans.